I'm not claiming that I have this much pull in the community, but I swear that I was the first person to tweet about, like, hey, where's the announcement? Why have we not heard anything? And now everyone is tweeting about it. I swear, I tweeted about it, and then I think Pangu tweeted about it like 4 minutes later, and then everyone started tweeting after that. So, I'm making waves in the Siege community. We had heard that the new season was coming out today, Tuesday, March 8th. And here we are, and we're still in high caliber, as you can see from this background. I didn't plan on making another hacker replay because since we were basically told that it was coming out the 8th, in the sense that it said that the new MPX skin was coming out on the 8th, I didn't plan any content for this week. And because I had no content planned, I now have to make an impromptu hacker replay video because I have literally nothing. I'm just going to put out some extra variety content, like more Elden Ring, more Apex, and kind of buy my time until the new season starts. Before we get into hacker replay, the one thing I'll say about this is that it's very disappointing to see this from Ubisoft. Some people are saying that it's because of the whole Russia-Ukraine situation, which is why the season's getting delayed, because Ubisoft has studios in Ukraine, which, if that is the case, if that is why it's getting delayed, I fully understand it, and I don't hold anything against them for it. But all we're asking for is just some type of announcement. Say, hey, guys, we know you're excited for the new season. It's getting delayed by a week. Sorry. Okay, then we know. So many people kept saying year 7 is the year of Siege. How are people supposed to get excited for the new year of Siege when they don't even know when the new season comes out? So this is starting off year 7 in probably the worst way possible. So they finally posted and said new operator coming out next week. That's still concerning that they didn't even give us an actual date. They just said next week. So it could even be up until Friday of next week. Followed up by sue for false advertisement. You purchased the pass with the promise of receiving a skin on the 8th. That's lawsuit enough for me. Peak not knowing what you're talking about. But there, all it took was literally the entire community to just rage against Ubisoft for them to finally post something saying, yeah, new season's not coming out soon. Chat, enough talking. Let's get into the actual hacker replay. I have 2 matches here that I'm hoping will be true to what the text document said. Because I would be very interested in seeing them. The first one we have is on Oregon. We have Chris RW98, who's accusing oh no, 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 no. So apparently, oh no, 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 no has a cheat that allows their drone to fly. Whether this will be shown in match replay or not, I do not know, but I very much want to see it. I don't know what round it's in, I don't know when they'll call it out, but apparently they can make their drone fly. Okay. They weren't joking. What the hell is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Well, like, I don't really know what this accomplishes other than just being completely trolly, but like, what? They also have super speed hacks, but it looks like they have nothing on themselves. Oh no, they have yeah, they have the one hit punch, the insta kill, just like, yeah. They don't even have to look at the person, they can just shoot them. Okay. Can't fix stupid. I don't even know how I'm going to make a thumbnail of that. How do I show a flying drone? Am I gonna have to like make something of a drone through like it with clouds around it and a cape? I don't know. So so what's scary about this is that it means that cheaters and hackers right now have the ability to make jumps and interactions like that have different properties, which means that the server isn't checking to make sure whether a drone is moving how it should. All it hears is just, oh, the drone is over here now? Sure, sounds good to me. This could result in some other issues. I don't know how many of you guys were around for this, but way back in the day, there used to be a cheat where you could vault over a surface and it would teleport you across the map. I assume they're going to do something similar like that for this. Be like, oh yeah, he can just shoot through walls. But I assume they're going to do something similar to that where they can... Oh god. Just like fly around the map because they vault or something. Jeez. He has everything. How is that not detected? I assume it's because Ubisoft does not feel the need to detect for stuff like that because they don't think, either one, they don't think it's a threat, or two, they don't really care. Which is not bad, like, you know. Should they invest all these resources to catch drones that fly? Probably not. I think it would be better off using those resources to determine whether someone's cheating themselves, like more than just a drone, but they could still do something about it. So, oh no 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 is level 49, has a 4.41 KD. They probably got banned already, I assume. Oh, they did not. Okay. Almost level 50. I might have to report them just to make sure that they don't make it to ranked. That's it for match number 1. Okay, now match number 2 should also have something slightly interesting for us to watch. I don't know which match it is. I believe it's this one. If I'm not mistaken, this one should be fairly obvious from the get-go that the person's cheating. And if it is, then we can skip forward. If not, we'll actually pay attention. But we have Green Uncle 1, who is accusing Crash Bandit Coot. We will watch them, see if they're cheating. Immediately, if they are, then I'll skip to the part that I want to show you. If they're not, then we'll keep watching a little bit and kind of get an idea on whether they should be suspicious or not. I do hope the point that they are trying to make shows up in the recording, or in the match replay, because they mentioned it in their text file, but it doesn't guarantee that we'll see it. We'll see. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. He is cheating. He doesn't seem to have walls. That was maybe a lucky headshot. It's so hard for me to tell now because I've been playing so much Apex and Tarkov, where hipfire is king. So seeing someone hipfire in this game and getting a headshot, I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. And I'm like, wait, no, hipfire and Siege fucking is garbage. The Ash on their team already has 3 kills. Oh my god. He doesn't seem to know where the last person is. Although there, he was just kind of like looking inward. Why is there no audio anymore? Audio's just gone. Cool. He doesn't seem to have walls yet. If he expects someone inside of this small room, I'd say he's probably walling. He did not expect it. He actually walked right past it. He sucks. Maybe he turns on walls later. We'll see. Sadly, this also could be a waste. I don't know whether the thing that I want to show you will show up or not, so we could just be looking at somebody and have nothing to show for it at the end. Again, we'll see. He has gone through the exact same spot every single round. Don't think he really knew that the guy was there. At least from the looks of it. He should know those shots were from above, but he doesn't really seem to even understand that they were. Oh my god. How did Bird lose that? I mean, the audio is so buggy on this. Wait. Actually, no. Never mind. We should be fine. I was remembering what they said in the text file, but then I remembered, maybe I'll pull it up after this round is over, because I swear they said one specific thing that wouldn't really make much sense as to what's happening now. Okay, no. We're good. He said it was very obvious that this guy was walling, which so far I'm not seeing that, but maybe it happens more on defense. We'll see. It just mirrors his crosshair placement, just complete garbage. Like I know mine's not great, but I feel like he just doesn't even know where he's aiming half the time. How come the new season release date is never properly communicated? Because Ubisoft does not know how to communicate. People are claiming this is because of the whole Ukraine thing happening right now, but I mean, this is like the 50 millionth time that Ubisoft has fucked up a release date, so is anyone surprised? No. So far, I don't think this guy is walling at all. I don't see any obvious walls. And I don't see anyone on his team that this guy could have confused him with. Low ranks, I can't say much, but he doesn't seem like the best player. With crosshair placement like this, he's definitely not. But that could also mean that he is cheating somehow, because, you know, usually worse players cheat. But I haven't seen him really do anything. Like there, I saw him like look over to the right, kind of, like as if he was looking through walls, but I don't think there's been a single instance where he's actually used walls in his favor. Or there have been like just as many instances where he could have been using walls and he still wouldn't, or still didn't see someone for some reason. Like that could have just been sheer coincidental timing where the Amaru crossed as soon as Bandit pushed up, which made it look like he pushed up just because he knew Amaru crossed. That might not be the case. He keeps on almost dying to other angles because he doesn't realize they're holding him. Okay. Next round. So we're now on to round 5. He's still 3-2. We'll see what happens. He also seems to be very situationally unaware. He kind of just sits in spots that as a better player, or at least I like to pretend I'm a better player, you know, you probably shouldn't sit in those spots. It almost looked like he tried to shoot the 0 through the wall, but didn't realize that's a hard wall. If someone goes through the wall and he flicks over to the right. Okay. Does he actually like look at the guy through the wall and then get shot from the 0? No, he doesn't even look at him through the wall. Okay. You didn't even notice that guy. I don't think we can say that they are walling unless they just pop off this round. But in the very, very end of this match, or this round, we should see what the person is trying to get us to see. Okay. He looks a little bit... Okay, is it just me, or did his aim all of a sudden just get way more sporadic and at least a little bit better? Right there it was a bit weird, but he was like moving his mouse around constantly, which before he would just kind of sit there and wait. Now he keeps kind of like looking back through the walls and then looks somewhere else, but maybe he might have gone pinged because the Nomad's on drones. So he might have turned around because he got pinged. And it looks like he's just... What? Looks like he's lining them up through the wall, but I don't know if he actually is or not. Okay. So, unfortunately uneventful. And I understand what the submitter was trying to say. So the thing I didn't want to spoil, because I was like, this would be very interesting if it was true. Turns out it's not true. So what Green Uncle submitted said, when Ella kills him, Ella Oryx dashes away. When I believe it's just lag. If we watch back carefully, she kills Finka and then kind of just runs down, and like it's kind of choppy, so it looks like they get sped up. So as far as I can tell, absolutely no cheating going on here. That it was realistically just a lag spike or some type of processing issue with this guy's computer when it was saving the match, but looks fine to me. Unfortunately, I think the rest of these are going to be fairly obvious. I was trying to find ones that were kind of in the middle, but it's end of season. I'm sure the cheaters just don't care at this point. They're probably just going full blatant on everything, right? We have in this match, if it's the right one I chose, yes, Itty B Chris, who is accusing ifu.alt. Okay, he's hiding in this corner. I've died to someone in this corner. That was almost the perfect lineup, but I think if he was cheating, I feel like he would have shot here on the first peek, right? It almost looked like he looked there and was like, oh shit, someone's actually there, and then looked again. I think that kill was fine. Unless he does it again on this person, looks exactly where they are. The weird part there is that he's like aiming at the wall while the guy's repelled. The guy gets off the wall and then he looks over towards stock, and then the guy starts running towards stock and he starts pre-firing the door. So he sees Sledge, that's fine, but here he jumps through and he's pre-firing the guy through the wall, but he misses. He did just get shot from there, so it wouldn't surprise me if he was using, you know, previous shots as a way to tell where to shoot, but that almost looked a little bit too accurate, especially because the person shot him from the right side of the window and he shot the left side. Another interesting kill from him, by the way. That C4 was based off 0 intel from what I can see. Everyone's just watching other players. He pre-fires that perfectly. He also pre-fired that perfectly even though there was 0 intel. And the guy crouched underneath the shot, which is the only reason why he lost it. He had the perfect headshot lined up. Wait. Did he get team killed? He did get team killed. He got shot by the ace 3 seconds prior, did he? Let me go back and check. I thought he got shot by Finka. Wait, how would Ace shoot him? Ace is on the balcony, or the, what's it called, rafters. So he gets off cameras. Ace is over here. Oh, Ace shot above him, but didn't actually shoot him. It's like, did he pre-fire this? Let's see. It looked, when I first watched it, looked like he pre-fired it, but here it looked more like he reacted. I guess he went off of, like, he saw maybe their left shoe tip and then started shooting. No, they saw a lot more. Okay. Let me actually pause it. It looks fine. So if he did base it off of the ace shooting at him, then that makes a little bit more sense. But that doesn't really negate the other stuff he did, where it kind of looked like he knew where people were going to be. We'll leave that ace situation and Finka situation as a fine for now. We'll see if more comes from it. Seems like he was trying to bait that as like an excuse to shoot them. God, the audio's so weird. Nook's on the stairs. Does he expect this? He did move his aim down before he even saw Nook, which would be a little weird. But I guess unless he expected someone to be here for some reason. He did have a slow reaction. It wasn't, like, preemptive. Then he just pre-fired where the sledge was about to push, and then just tried to floor bang him. This guy either has the best game sense in the world, or I think he is using walls. Because it's not necessarily about getting kills, but just like the way he plays with his walls, or if he has walls, like it just kind of, you know, adds up and makes sense that he is using walls. Because like he'll go from one angle to another and it'll always be 100% accurate. Like he'll know where they're pushing from. And even there, okay, let's go back and see. Is there any reason for him to actually be holding that? Like, why does he know that the ace is about to push from outside with a minute 30 left? He doesn't. No one's on cameras, no one's watching anything, but yet he's watching this because he knows the ace is coming, but he just doesn't shoot for some reason. This could be a situation where he might not have shot, because if he did and killed him, then the ace on the main team would be like, oh no, for sure he's cheating. He was just holding my angle, waiting outside. So it could be a situation of someone trying really hard to hide their cheats, if he has any. Okay, now he already knows that this person is pushed into here, which I don't believe. Yeah, ace hasn't shot anything. So they get into their little fight. The only thing I can think of is that Valkyrie would be able to hear him and make the call out. But it seems like he just always knows. And right there, he was basically like perfectly following the ace, just a few seconds delayed. He did that 3 times in the round, and every single time he did it, it's because someone was directly above him and he was missing shots. Could it be a sheer coincidence based off of just number of attempts to eventually getting someone? Maybe, but you can only have so many times where you try it, and like each time it looks suspicious. If I had to guess, I think he has walls. I don't think he's blatantly running around hunting people with his walls, but I think he's using his walls to gain intel that he otherwise wouldn't have access to. He's kind of slipping up stuff like that, where it looked like he just tried to pre-fire the guy through the box, and he completely forgot that he can't shoot through that. Okay, here will be a moment of truth. Oh, just kidding. The Kapkan shot. I was gonna say, if the Kapkan just sits there and waits, he could use this as a way to tell if he's actually cheating or not. I get that the Kapkan just killed him there, but like, can you even see? I don't think you can see him. No, because he's behind that wall, but the Finka pre-fired him. Okay, music, skip forward, because otherwise I get a copyright strike from that. He walks down the stairs, he's pre-firing the angles that people are holding, which, to his defense, are pretty common angles. Did he see the Jaeger there? I don't think he did. But on the second peek, he knows. I mean, I know I'm not that good at the game compared to some people, but I don't think that he could see this and just pre-fire that spot knowing he's there. But like, I do know some pros are just insane with what they notice in their reaction time. I just think that that's too small of an angle to actually see someone. But I guess if he's playing on a stretched resolution, he would see more. Which I know a lot of the higher level players play at like 4:3, so it's super stretched out. He could do that based off sound calls here. Real question is right there. Okay, we'll go back before he does this. Real question is right here, when he throws the grenade, would he, with that grenade explosion and the shots, would he be able to know for sure that the Aruni was running all this way? I don't think so, because I think that the explosion as well as the gunshots would have masked the sound of Aruni running. And yet he looks over here and he's confident that she is completely gone, which is why he drops the hatch and kills Mute. Yeah, Mute. I feel like that's a little bit bullshit. Like, I don't think you would be able to tell and even know. And here, he already knows where they're rotating through. He knows the one guy went through Long Hall. But he can't get off the plant fast enough. I don't know. I feel like unless you're playing at like 10,000% volume, you would not be able to hear the Aruni running away there. I'll look up their stats after. I think the stats would be the most telling. If he has like a 5 KD or something, then we just can say, you know, cheating. Because like he can land all those shots, he can land, or he knows all that intel, but look at how much he's struggling to land a shot on a fucking camera. So here, he can't hit this camera. He's missing every shot. But here, when he goes for the fire on this guy, he has 0 recoil at all, and he's perfectly controlling it. I don't know. Was that intentional? What is... What is this Ash pose? Demon Ash. Okay, next round. That was definitely an accident. He had the shot lined up on the, what's it called? Womai, and then whiffed. Wait, what? Oh, okay. That's just a spectator bug. I was gonna say that he just punched that and break it open. Oh, but like it actually bugged out in game, it looks like. It didn't actually open up. Oh no, maybe it did. It opened up this wall. Okay. So the drone goes up, dies. Hibana is like quick peeking this angle, expecting him to be there, which perhaps this could be something that maybe I'm just not privy to since I only play unranked and people don't really go for crazy strats like this. But I don't think I've ever seen someone hold that angle back and expect them to hold the angle back. But yeah, instead of swinging and peeking, he just very carefully quick peeks. I was like, yep, he's there. Misses the shot. And then he adjusts for crouch height after the Jaeger crouches. Interesting. I guess a lot of the questions that get raised with what he's doing is just more so the question of why. Why do this? Right there, he actually lined up the Jaeger through the wall. He shoots here twice. I guess the bullets. You could base it off the bullets, maybe. That was almost like perfect. So far, my best guess is either this guy is like somehow just a phenomenal player with the most amazing game sense ever, to the point where I would accuse him of cheating if I played against him, or he's cheating. But at the end of the day, if this guy actually is cheating, I thought I was gonna do something weird here. If this guy actually is cheating, then, you know, garbage player has to cheat. If he's good and just getting accused of cheating, even though he's just good, then kudos to him. He's good enough that people would accuse him of cheating. Thanks for 28 months bail. Flashes himself. Solid strat. Here he can see the shadow. I'm actually surprised it took him that long to shoot. I would personally pre-fire that. I'm more amazed by his ability to always fight a 1v2 or 1v3 and come out on top. It's like he always is able to position himself perfectly. Did he just line that Hibana up through the wall? Or who would that be? Zofia? Looks look like he did. The think I'll give him was a reaction shot, but it feels like everywhere else he just knows where people are going to push at all times. And is just always ready for it. He even lined up that Zofia, but like, I mean, you would be able to hear the rappel, so I can understand why he'd aim over there preemptively. Why is he holding the billiards table? He gets the kill. but he loses his 2 teammates in the process. That is really weird. Why is he holding billiards table the entire time with no intel, no drones, no information? It ends up costing them because he gets 2 of his teammates killed. But why is he holding that the entire time? Like, he knows that the person's sitting there. Which, I could be mistaken. Let's go back and check. I'm pretty sure Capcan made 0 noise or movement. Yeah, he's slow crouched walking through here. But Finka's just holding it the entire time. That doesn't make sense to me. Especially because, like, if you're a good player, why are you holding that random angle that wouldn't really benefit you? Unless you know that they're there. I think it's such slow reactions like that sometimes. I don't know. I think he's soft walling. That'd be my guess. Or I guess we can always look after. These guys could also just be really bad, the people he's playing against. Because he could be like a platinum smurf. Okay. So here is my theory. I think he's walling. Because here, when he pushes Valkyrie, he gets the kill. He immediately turns around and looks at the Thunderbird sitting on the box. Or Aruni. Or Thunderbird? Aruni. Sitting on the box, even though she has made 0 noise. He walks away and then goes back on drones, but specifically doesn't check that corner. Even though he had just looked over there. If you are an intuitive player and you just assume someone's going to be hiding on those boxes, why would you not drone to make sure? Why would you leave that up to chance? Unluckily for Aruni, she shoots the drone. So he just pushes in. But like right there, why would he not drone Aruni? After he had just swung like 180 and looked at her right through the wall. And again, as per usual, he's just pre-firing everywhere where people are pushing from. He knows exactly when people are going to swing. He knows where they're positioned. He just tried to pre-fire that as well. He tried to go for the 1-tap. He's trying to shoot her. He knew that she was crouched behind the chair. So instead of like aiming over here, because like let's say in this gunfight, would you not assume that this person would then walk back here? But instead he just pre-fires through the wall, aiming crouch level by the chair. Like he knows that she's there. Which I don't believe they have any drones to watch that, do they? If they do, then that's different, but I see Thermite and Fuse on drones, but there's no drones to be seen. There's one by Blue Door? No, there isn't. That's... Oh, that. You're right, yeah, but that's still... Yeah, that wouldn't be able to see him, so that one doesn't matter as much. But yes, there is one drone there. Yeah, so they have no way of, like, saying, hey, he's on the chair or whatever, but this guy, he just knows that he's on the chair. So he played out that round basically to perfection. Knowing where everyone was, where they were going to peek, what they were going to do. He made 0 mistakes. And knew so much with almost 0 intel gathering. I think he's cheating. I think he has walls. I don't think he's being blatant about it. Although 18 kills is, you know, pretty blatant. I don't think he's being, like, tracking people down and hunting them through walls blatant. He had the camera for that. That's normal. Oh my god, dude. The fucking audio bug. So, right there, it's nothing major, but this is just like the recurring theme that we've seen so many times already, where this guy holds an angle and then gets off of it as soon as it becomes no longer relevant. So here, he's holding this angle. As soon as those two, like he already knows those two left. This person that he didn't see on camera leaves, goes towards dirt, he gets off of it immediately. And starts looking at other things. And then he doesn't even go back to holding that angle anymore, which you could argue is because he has the camera. He's like, yeah, no one's in there. No need to hold the angle. But he was holding it against Freezer. He has Pulse on camera now. But the Pulse got off camera. And now he pushed it up after he knows that Maverick somehow left, I think. And now he's expecting them in dirt for some reason. Did he pre-fire that? It's hard to tell in the moment. I can't tell. Can he see him? It's hard to tell with the blue outline. I don't think he can, unless like maybe 1-2 pixels. And he pre-fires the head. That one's hard to tell. I wish you could turn off the outlines for like, you know, just having it on off so you could see whether someone can see them or not. It is possible that they could be pinging him very accurately. Although, actually, one sec. Let's do some fact finding. Okay, so they would be able to ping him fairly accurately. But he holds the perfect angle, and it, from what I can tell, it's again hard to tell because of the fucking debris and stuff, but it looked like he pre-fired the ace. Or, it's so hard to tell. Is that his head that he can see there? Or is this blocked by metal? Like, it almost looks like he reacted based off getting shot, but I can't tell. This guy has 21 kills. I don't think he has a camera there. But the perfect pre-fire head level to get the kill. If he gets this kill, that means he got 2 back-to-back aces to win the match. Let me let the thing catch up, but I'm pretty sure there's no camera in here either. Oh, but there could be a Maestro camera. There is, okay. So he's getting mark spammed. Let's say he's playing perfectly Ring Around the Rosie with knowing exactly where he's pushing. Rooney gets the final kill. Either this guy has like the most insane game sense ever, or he has walls. Level 94, but only has a 1.2 KD. So either that was like the match of his life, or I don't know, maybe he has a really shitty KD from before. Look at the account as a whole. Only ever played this season. I would guess he has walls. Not obvious, like running around chasing people walls, like I said, but I think he just knows where people are going to be at all times. That being said, actually, let's look up if he's plat. See, I feel like that was not a plat lobby. Like, I feel like he was just running through them with 0 difficulty. I guess we don't have like glaring obvious proof, but I still would guess that he at least has walls. If not, he is just an insane player. Because he just knew where every single person was going to be at any possible moment. Next match, we have to go through these faster because I'm already at an hour and we have half the matches left. We have Nexus Black Rose accusing Script in this Cafe Unranked match. Just that name makes me assume he's cheating. The round's already almost over. Wait, why does it say 4v5 blue versus orange? The thing bugged? It's gonna be backwards. I think he saw that guy's leg there, right? Also, I think they just used a grenade to open the hatch. They literally have a sledge. Oh, he did see his leg. This guy's aim. Okay, so this lobby is obviously really bad, but I think he might be walling because right there, he aimed at him through the wall at crouch level. The last he had seen, the guy was standing, so I don't know why he's immediately aiming crouch level. I'm guessing. Oh, wait. What happens to their team? They should lose like half their team here. Oh. Did we just get our proof? Yeah, okay, he's walling. So, this is the typical proof that we always get. Is that they shoot at someone who's running on the other side of a wall. That happens so often that, like, we know. Cheaters do that all the time because they can't tell the difference. Level 39 with a 3 KD. He's cheating. Alright, next match. We have Mastercraft, who's accusing... I don't know how to pronounce these names, but it's on the clubhouse map. It's Oji Kiesu and Slooney. What a way to announce the date for a new season. UB doesn't even put the date in the original tweet, only after someone asks when it is exactly that they reply. Yeah... Welcome to the Siege community. Apparently it's not happening in just Siege though. Apparently a lot of people are pissed because Apex mobile got delayed or something and they weren't giving them exact dates. Or some shit like that. I don't know. He gets hit by his partner in crime. He's walling. Actually, I guess it could have been based off of... Okay, maybe not. We'll check. He did see him run away, so like it could have been a lucky wall bang. But then they both died of that, so we'll give them another chance and just make sure. The fuck happened here? Did you guys see that? Looked like the body went flying. So he gets spawn peeked. He does. This guy also got accused, so we'll watch him a bit. Speed it up though. Bad aim, but he's at least got situational awareness. He heard the Valk above him. And then he just leaves her alone? I was saying, in this situation, you let your team take site and you hold the stairs. I guess he had diffuser, so it makes sense he has to go down. So you know this vigil's here. No, he racks late. Oh my god, that was stuttery as fuck. Does he know the guy's in secret? So he is cheating 100%. He still sucks. Whether Slooney is cheating or not, we don't know. Slooney. That's either an L or an I. We'll look at their full breakdown. They play with the guy. They played 2 matches with him. But this guy's 100% cheating. I'm surprised that he only has a 1.4 KD, but I mean, he clearly sucks, so that makes sense. Alright, so I'm gonna say Slooney probably not cheating, probably just a random person. Oji Kiesu, I think is how you pronounce it, 100% cheating. Last match, we actually ran through those 2 matches very quickly. Last match is another Clubhouse one. Here we have Bozak Anthony accusing Duwop.Delta and also Dizzy0187. He's cheating. He died. He's cheating. Alright, that was very fast. Let me just make sure. Obviously, it could have been like, oh yeah, man, like they just so happened to aim up there because their friend called out like, oh, I died from rafters above, look up there, and he happened to look up there, but this means about to just completely trace this guy through the wall. Didn't trace, but he knew. He swung and pre-fired it. He's looking at all 4 of them up there. He's gonna walk up the stairs, aiming up there. Well, actually, he's looking at rafters. He's still clearing it out. I want to say he's cheating just based off that first interaction we saw, but I think he's still cheating. He's basically like the other guy that we saw on the same map, just like he always knows where everyone's gonna be at all times. But then he does stuff like that where he doesn't really look where he needs to be. You know, he's missing his shots. He must be. I think he's just trying hard to hide it. There's no way he's not cheating after those swings we saw. This guy 100% is cheating. He was literally tracking people. He's got a 2.47 KD and he's level 26. He's cheating.
I just love dicks, bro.
And Dizzy0187. Same level, same KD. So they're definitely queued together, boosting their accounts up to cheat in ranked. Yep. Okay. Well, that about wraps it up for Hacker Replay then. That was a very fast second half. I think the first half took 1 hour and 10. Second half took 10 minutes. Every single match had a cheater, except for one for sure, and then one was a maybe. What a day on Hacker Replay. And now I have to go edit this after stream.